to start the show then, G. People been waiting on you all day. Well, hurry up and start the show then, G. People been waiting on you all day. Why you gotta wait, nigga? Start the show. Ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, come one, come all. Yeah. Yo, G. I see y'all coming in. You got back to the pretty baby. The biggest girl on the internet. Lucky Christio. Always plugged in. I see him now. On the Gene Deal Show. 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 Come and be a member, y'all. Remember on the Gene Deal Show. On the Gene Deal Show. Be a member, y'all. On the Gene Deal Show. On the Gene Deal Show. Come and be a member, y'all. On the Gene Deal Show. On the Gene Deal Show. Jesus, I feel like real shit. What's up with it, that friend? Alright, this play work party, man. I'm seeing you on my Instagram today. Gene Deal Show, paperwork to produce from the line and let me do for the city and no certain no sense. Exclusive they on my Instagram, maybe they make a paperwork and jeans. So get your membership, subscribe and hit the like button. Have a passion on YouTube, we ain't gonna shoot the button. Cash out, FaceTime, and hit the best we like. Tune in, we about to get it. On the Gene Deal Show. 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 Paperwork of producer, paperwork of producer, we slide on our nose up. Producer, paperwork of producer, paperwork of producer, that's a boy, same deal, man. Paperwork of producer, we slide on our nose up. Paperwork of producer, paperwork of producer, that's on that Gene Deal Show, hang out.
Hey, 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 hey. Thank y'all for coming one, coming all. Glad y'all could be here this morning. I got to get a shout out to my man Paperwork for making that and producing that track for me. Went out in Texas and did that with him. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Big and BX, what's up with you, boy? Yes. Shout out to Rocky. Good friend of mine. She hit me up and let me know about these kids out in Chicago beating up this pregnant woman and her child. And it's a disturbing situation. You can go on Facebook and find it. You can go on Facebook and find that. And Gene, what do you think about the movie City of Lies? Tell you about that later, man. I think this is really important because I had the opportunity to raise my children and other people's kids too. And I found it somewhat disturbing. And I want to go a little deeper than what most people are even talking about. I want to tell y'all something about Chicago. I want to tell you something about Illinois. You know, I lived there briefly, but Illinois is the mecca of the universe. I know what y'all can, yo, this nigga is crazy. He done lost it. Illinois was probably the first, was probably that area over there was probably the first of our, where the education, where the knowledge of us as a people, us as a people of color, established universities. Now, some people might go to say Timbuktu and all these other things. Bruh, they hid a lot of stuff of where we originally came from and started. And Illinois is sacred grounds, y'all. Y'all go back and y'all do y'all education and y'all and do y'all studies about we as a people. Illinois was Mecca. I know y'all want to hear other things, and we could get into that, but I want to give y'all some little knowledge first. Well, Illinois, not Illinois, Illinois. Okay, Mr. King. So now, Cahokia mounds were pyramids out there that they covered with dirt. That's close to St. Louis. So I want y'all to know that Illinois is sacred grounds. That's why the devil is working so hard in Illinois. That's why they have tried to destroy the people and bringing all that negative stuff to our kids there. No, Harlem is not the Mecca. No, Harlem is not the Mecca. What I'm talking about, this is, you know, this is not the before Christ and after Christ calendar. The world was 50,000. The world was way bigger than what our calendar says it is. 2025. Now, the world been on way more than 2,000 years. Hey, honey butter, what's up with you, Ma? So I want y'all to know that Illinois was probably, because he said I can't say it with the S. Illinois was the mecca of the mindset of the universe of us as a people here on this planet. And through the Barren Straits and through the travels, because a lot of the land was closer together before it was separated by water. People could walk different places from Africa to Russia to all these other different places. So now, yeah, Cahokia Mounds, Michael. So now, when you have destroyed the people who have lived and been on sacred land, you destroy the people. If you destroy the people who have been born and raised on sacred land, you destroy the people. Somebody brilliant, somebody enlightening, somebody who can lead our people have to come out of Illinois. I'm sorry. They trying to stop it. That is sacred land. They will convince us and convince our children that drill music, that killing each other, that robbing, stealing, mobbing, and beating moms is the way to go. Because they do not want that individual that will spark the minds of us as a people to come out of the sacred land. That's why they killed Pac. Pac may not have been the one to be there and do that, but he would have sparked the mind of the individual who's supposed to help lead our people out of this bondage in our minds. A lot of people ain't gonna want to hear this. A lot of people gonna say, yo, that nigga Big Genius. Yo, you see, man, listen to me. I read. I study. And what I want y'all to know is that they afraid and they gonna keep on. Evil don't stop. Evil don't stop, y'all. Y'all don't hear me though. Y'all don't hear me at all. And it's okay. I'm not cooking today. I just got the pipelines. I had to do the whole gas line in this house all over again. So I can't cook. I got to get a new stove and everything. It's crazy. It's a lot of work. This St. Louis shit ain't no joke. That's why I need y'all to buy my books. Yo, listen to me, man. I put in work. I put in work. And people on this channel who have read my books know they are enjoyable. I went by to get my haircut at Exquisite Touch. Is out in the mall on our 70. I forgot what mall it is. It's 3-something mall in out in St. Louis County. And this girl mother knew who I was. And she was like, yo, I would love to have a book. I signed and gave her 2 books. And her daughter told me, she said, your mother loved your books. I was like, whoa. Laura Ann said she can't wait to read the 3rd book. How you like the first 2, Laura? Do I got a black? Yeah, I'm black. And it's Friday, and I'll sell them to you. Somebody said, what's it called? Danielle White said, "Do you have a Black Friday sale?" Yeah, I'm black, and when it's Friday, I'll sell it to you. Mr. King, thank you for that. Mr. King said, "Thank you, Mr. King. I appreciate you." He said, "You must give it a read." So now, let's get on to what actually happened. You understand? For whatever reason, those kids, and it's one individual that usually sparked the whole bunch. It's one individual that usually sparked the whole bunch. And that individual has a hate, and sometimes hate just spread amongst the people. That one individual had a hate for this little boy. This little boy was so scared that he had his mother come and pick him up from school. This is why I'm so hard on us as men that don't take care of their sons and don't take care of their daughters because they not in a relationship with the mother no more. You understand? Because they can't see the mother no more, because they don't want to pay the mother their child support money back no more. You understand? They don't take care of their kids. Because had that father been there, those kids wouldn't have reacted in that way. I blame it on the father. I also blame it on the dude that got the mother pregnant now. Because if you are still with her, you understand, and they are having problems, and if you got to take a day off of work, if you got to take time out your schedule to get there and make sure your baby mama or the kid of your baby mama is right, nigga, because that kid now, because you are in the household or y'all together, he becomes a product of you. They said she was pregnant, so she's not pregnant. Okay, she's sick. I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But if she got a man and he's in the household with her, I fought him too. I'm sorry about that sickle cell. I had a couple of friends with sickle cell, and knock on wood for that one. They first reported that she was pregnant, and I apologize for putting that out there. And thank y'all for letting me know. Tony Gasto, appreciate you. Right. So now, those kids, it's one person that started that hate in that group. And then it spread it. You see how easy it is for one person to fuel a fire in the minds of our young people. Hey Gwen, 10,000. I mean 1060. Thank you, Gwen. Tony Gasto. Thank you for just subscribing, Tony. Appreciate you. It's a lot of people. See, I wasn't wrong. You know what I'm saying? They are reporting that the mother was pregnant. TT Enterprise. See, TT Enterprise, TTT Enterprise. I said Enterprise. TTT Enterprise. TT Enterprise came up to my, y'all not gonna try to make Big Gene look like he don't know what he talking about. They did report it. Thank you, TT Enterprise. TT was looking out for Big Gene. Well, see, no, this is not going to spark no copycat thing because this is getting a lot of attention where people ain't going to play with that shit. Now we going to have grown-ass men jumping out their cars. And parents, let me just tell y'all something. And on a for real, and this is on a for real, had somebody put their hands on my daughters and kids like that and try to do this shit like that, I'd have been in jail. They see the government gonna hit you with child abuse charges because you put your hands on somebody else's kids. But I'm gonna take my belt off and do what you should have been doing to that motherfucker a long time ago, because you know he wasn't or she wasn't, and how they was acting ain't no damn good. Yo, you gotta raise your kids where nobody could influence them outside of your household, because now they got this AI, this social media platforms, and everybody trying to influence your kids and send them to the devil. Y'all gotta understand. You telling motherfuckers just like this. Well, if I can't raise my kids like I want to raise them, and I ain't talking about nobody beating the shit out your kids. I used to spank my kids until I learned better and learned other techniques. But put your hands on that motherfucking table. You understand? Put your hands on that table and toot that ass out. Whop on their butt one time. Then the next one, they ain't got hit that one time. The next one I go, bow on the table. Ah! I ain't even hit you. But I'm letting you know, you can't do what those other kids do because you are prone for greatness. I'm helping you to be great in life. You're not going to do what other people, or you know that I don't like you to do out there and how you supposed to act out there in the street. There's a lot of fathers in black kids' homes. Don't say that. Yeah, these kids, Zora, actually are disrespectful. But if you got a kid or you brought a child in this world, you gotta have enough inside you that you want to make their life better than yours. The government telling you how to discipline your kid is another way of them trying to tell us as a people, we have certain different circumstances than they had, that they trying to prepare your kids for the criminal justice system. We know the government been in bed with the devil for a long time, and it's coming out. We know the government has been in bed with the devil for a long time. Check this shit out. Congress could get together and pass a bill on this Epstein law where all of them is voting except one in the House. 400 and something votes in the House vote to pass the bill for this Epstein law. to open up the files, but they can't get together and do reparations for our people. They can't get together, you understand, to make sure they pass laws that help govern us as a people, help us and the people who need help in the social service department, people who need assistance, people who need medical, people who need a good place to live and raise their kids. They can't get together on that shit. But when all these, and I'm not being prejudiced, when all these white women who got together on this Epstein shit and went there, they all came up together with the votes. Oh, Al Sharpton and Bill Crump ain't going to Chicago. It ain't a paycheck. It ain't a paycheck involved. I met Ben Crump. I know Ben Crump. I know of him. I met him, talked to him a couple of times. That's my frat brother. But it ain't a paycheck involved. What about some of these rappers who got influence? This is the time you go and help and save the kids. Miss J, Orica, Mamacita, todo eso tuyo. No, I just know the bad stuff, Miss Orica. No, it ain't only poor parenting. People are letting YouTube, they're letting social media, period, raise their damn kids. Yo, I was at dinner a couple of weeks ago. And it was a mother and father and their son. And at the table, the son is doing this.
Pretty good, right?
Had we been doing something at the table when our food was in front of us, you would have got slapped upside your damn head. These parents are letting these kids being raised by these gadgets. When it's time to eat, it's time to eat. You don't be playing no game at the damn table. Oh, you can still discipline your kids. It's how you articulate how you discipline your kids. You can't beat your kids. but you can spank your kids. You can take gadgets from your kids. You could put your kids on sabbaticals, nigga. You ain't going nowhere. You ain't doing nothing. You ain't having nothing. You gonna come. I'm gonna pick your ass if you can. You understand? I'm gonna pick your ass up from school. You gonna get in this car, go straight home until you start straightening up and doing the right thing. Been there, done that. I had the type of job you could do that. Nigga never appreciated nothing I did when he was a kid, but now the nigga grown, living this lifestyle that he probably wouldn't have never lived. Had not kept my foot in his ass. Because his bloodline was like that. But I made him my son. And if he never understood that, he don't understand that, all he got to look back and see all the shit I did for him. He loved me enough to pledge the side. And follow in my footstep that way. I know what it is. I know what it is for other people, kids, to love you because you played a part in their life. I gotta agree with you with that. Miss Poega, parents these days are worse than the damn kids. No, I wish I could have raised Puff. If I'd have raised Puff, I'd have kept his motherfucking footage. Puff was a grown man when I met him. But since you're trying to be real smart, Mario, this ain't the place for you. Go find somebody else to play with. And write to Puff. Tell him he can come home to you. How about that? It ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun, is it? You're half a homo. If hold up, Too Fast, Too Furious 50. If you have kids and they are like that, what discipline did you use? First of all, your kids shouldn't be like that. If they like that, kids are creatures of habit. You didn't form enough good habits in that individual life that he don't be influenced by individuals outside of your home. And he has enough respect for you that he's not going to do the shit that he's done. Now, if he do that, if the parents is one of the kids, one of the kids' parents, if I'm the parent of one of the kids that was involved in that mob shit and did that shit, he gonna wish law enforcement got him and gonna punish him before me. That motherfucker gonna be drinking water with every meal. All that juice, all that Kool-Aid, all that soda, anything he like, nigga, I bet not catch nothing but water in your meals, with your meals. You gonna get your meals. You ain't gonna have no snacks. No popping popcorn, no going to the thing, like you ain't going to nothing. You ain't going to nothing. You ain't watching no motherfucking television. You ain't doing no video games. Nigga, you on a year sentence. I'm giving you a year sentence, and you bet not bring nothing lower than a B in my house. Or we gonna start all over again. What they did deserved some severe punishment. And I ain't talking about no 3, 6 months. I'm giving you a year. Nothing better not be out of place. Thank you, Terrell Wells. The parents do have a significant play, Terrell. What's that, Terrell? That's Terry Wells. Terry Wells. The parents do have a significant place. You understand? But this mother, I seen her with her daughter, and her daughter was saying, well, the kids are not like me because they don't have the same thing that I have. That's just the mother talking, because the mother don't know what those people and those other people have in their household. The girl should have been taking responsibility of what she did, and it's just not to say that I'm sorry and throw tears in her eyes. That mother should understand that child right there that I raised, that I put my stomach in. Yo, sweetheart, you embarrassed my family. You embarrassed me. You know damn better. And I thought you knew better. I thought you knew better. But since you don't know better, I'm going to teach you better. I'm going to show you better. I'm going to let you know that this will not be tolerated. You're going to be the best student. You're going to be the best person. You're going to be the best individual right here. Right now, I'm buying you a motherfucking maid dress or a maid hat or a butler suit, and you're going to take care of everything you're supposed to, because I'm going to keep my foot up so in your ass, you're going to taste shoe polish. You ain't going to have no kind of leeway around here. Oh, gee, it's a different time than what it was. Yeah, I know it's a different time, but it's the same time in my household. Oh, gee, you can't be like that with the kids nowadays. Why? I see parents that are strict enough on their kids to make their kids great. Now, when you get a certain age and you go out there and you start making decisions on your own, I know I taught you right from wrong, good from bad. And if you let these motherfuckers influence you and you be sitting behind bars, nigga, don't expect me to give you a dime. Don't expect me to come see you. Ty Master, I swear for living God, bro. I'm with you, Ty. Some of them kids would have been in the hospital and I'd have been, why did you hit him? Because his mama should have aborted his ass when he was born. Because she knew that mother daddy wasn't no goddamn good, and he looked like he wasn't gonna be no goddamn good. I got you. See, I got my hands behind my back because I'm locked up, sitting in the chair. Well, why did you stump him? Because his mama should have aborted his ass. Because his daddy wasn't no goddamn good, and she knew he wasn't gonna be no goddamn good. In all probability, I saved us all. Oh, I know about that. I know a woman right now. She raised her motherfucking daughter to be to graduate from an HBCU school. HBCU, yeah. HCU, historical. college, Black University, historic college and Black universities, right? HBCU, yeah. And sent her to nursing school. She said, I love you. We can go out to eat. We can go out to, have drinks. She ain't clubbing with her, nothing like that. But she not her friend. I'm your mama. I don't party with mines. I don't drink with mines. I don't do nothing with mines like that. When they come to the barbecue and stuff like that, they do that stuff like that. Y'all do. They don't do that in front of me. My daughters know may smoke and all this other shit like that. I look over at them. They hiding it. Love you to death. I'm just saying that we as parents, y'all got to get control because y'all do today's parent have so much ill shit to fight against than I had. Because this social media shit is a straight, it's demon sent. So they got so much different shit to fight now. And I'm just letting y'all know. If you want your kids to be right, if you want your kids to make it, limit their social media time. Sit down and go back and we all eat at the table together. We all discuss and have family outings, meetings, talk with each other. Go to their motherfucking school and see how they doing. Make the parent-teachers conference. Know who they friends is. Know who they friends' mama and daddies are. Especially if you let motherfuckers go to people's houses. Honey Butter says, surround your kids with positive mentors. Give them programs, projects. Put them in Boy Scouts. Put them in Girl Scouts. Put them in different clubs. But let them play an instrument. Brooklyn Stace. She's Brooklyn Stace. Shit, I thought you was talking about me. Shout out to Brooklyn Stace. I was talking about you, Brooklyn Stace. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta be careful. You only gotta be careful of Boy Scout counseling. You gotta be careful of people in the church. You gotta be careful of people in the schools. You gotta talk to your kids and be active in your kids' life. It's only for a little time. I'm a witness of that. I miss my baby so motherfucking much because I tell people enjoy your kids now. Enjoy your kids all you can. Make sure y'all go on cruises together. Make sure y'all go on trips together. Make sure y'all fly on airplanes together. Take car rides together. Go to family meet because you gonna wake up in the blink of an eye. They gonna be grown and gone. And you ain't gonna have nobody to cook for. Take care of your kids, y'all. Be a positive influence on your kids. Be able to look them in the eye when they become adults and say, I did everything I was supposed to do right by you. Because one day, that child that was a boy going to be a man. One day, that little girl is going to be a woman. And be able to look them in their eye and let them know I did everything I was supposed to do right by you. And you will never have to ever say, I wish I would have had her. I wish I would have had her. Yo, this has been Big Gene. Thank y'all for y'all time. I appreciate y'all chat. And like M. Rex say, deuces and bubble gooses.